Aespa Winter suddenly goes silent after Jungkook's leaked video. What is really happening between them? What would you do if the entire internet woke up questioning your relationship with one of the world's most influential superstars, and the only person who could calm the chaos chose to say nothing? Why did Winter, the famously cool-headed and straightforward member of Aespa, fall into total silence at the exact moment a mysterious leaked video of Jungkook ignited an international storm? And is that silence a simple coincidence or the loudest answer she could possibly give? Tonight, we break down the rumor that refuses to die. A leaked video, a sudden shift in Winter's behavior, a wave of speculation that has both fandoms scrambling for clarity, and a question the industry is terrified to answer. What exactly is being hidden behind closed doors? The controversy erupted in the early morning hours, when a short and blurry clip allegedly featuring Jungkook began circulating at an alarming speed. No context.
No confirmation. No timestamp.
Just a shadowed room, a familiar voice, and a figure that fans immediately claimed resembled him. Within minutes, hashtags exploded across platforms. Within hours, the speculation became a wildfire. But the shock didn't come from the video alone. It came from the timing. This leak surfaced precisely when Jungkook was already tied to ongoing relationship rumors with Winter, rumors that had been simmering quietly for weeks but suddenly boiled over into something uncontrollable. And then Winter did something no one expected. She said nothing.
No denial. No clarification.
No playful comment.
No dismissal.
Absolute silence. The kind of silence that doesn't extinguish rumors. It feeds them, accelerates them, and twists them into something darker. The kind of silence that makes fans wonder whether the truth is too complicated, too personal, or too explosive to address. Why did she stay quiet? And more importantly, why did she stay quiet now? Insiders close to several entertainment companies claim that Winter had been unusually guarded over the past few days, avoiding even harmless behind-the-scenes chatter. Staff members who typically describe her as cheerful and talkative allegedly noticed she became more withdrawn, checking her phone frequently and reacting with a tight, unreadable expression whenever new headlines appeared. No one dared to ask her why. No one wanted to be the first to cross a line that seemed suddenly dangerous. Meanwhile, Jungkook himself has not issued a formal statement. He has not confirmed. He has not denied. Whether by choice or by strategic coordination, he remains suspended in a strange, tense quiet, one that mirrors Winter's in an unsettling way. Fans who were once convinced that the rumors were baseless now find themselves asking questions they were not prepared to ask. Did something happen between them? Was the leaked video connected to private interactions the public was never meant to see? And why does it feel like both idols are trying to hide something beneath a carefully maintained silence? As the mystery thickens, industry observers point to the history of idols whose careers were disrupted by similar leaks, emphasizing that the modern entertainment world is far more vulnerable than it appears. A single clip, whether real or fabricated, can derail months of planning and send entire companies into frantic damage control mode. But what sets this case apart is the emotional tension swirling around Winter's refusal to speak. Silence from an idol of her stature is rare. Silence at this level of public panic is almost unheard of. It forces the public to search for answers in shadows, whispers, and digital artifacts. Fans have started dissecting every frame of the clip, every pixel, every blurry angle, convincing themselves that hidden truth lies buried in the noise of a low-resolution video. Others argue that the timing is too convenient, too calculated, too perfectly aligned with Winter's sudden change in demeanor. They ask whether someone deliberately wanted this to explode. They wonder who benefits from this chaos. They fear what this means for the idols involved. Theories now spread faster than the truth can catch up. Some believe Jungkook and Winter had a private meeting weeks ago, a meeting that was never meant to be public knowledge. Others insist that the video is unrelated, but that the silence is a sign of something deeper, an emotional connection neither side is ready to reveal, or perhaps a conflict they are still trying to resolve. And then there are those who whisper about internal company tensions, security breaches, and possible threats that forced both idols into a defensive stance. And no one knows which theory is correct. But everyone agrees on one thing. Winter's silence changed everything. For fans of Aespa, the silence is unsettling. Winter has always been the embodiment of cool clarity, unbothered, steady, centered. She speaks when she wants to, confidently and without hesitation. So why hesitate now? Why let the narrative spiral into such dangerous territory? Why allow the internet to write the story for her? And for BTS fans, the leaked video sparked a mixture of fear, anger, and confusion. They want protection for Jungkook. They want answers. They want accountability from whoever released the footage. But they also want to know whether Winter's silence means the rumors are true or whether she is simply trapped in a situation where speaking could make everything worse. Tonight, the question remains, what truth lies behind their silence? Is it merely the cautious strategy of two global superstars trying to protect their careers in an unforgiving digital age? Or is it the quiet confession of something real happening between them, something that neither agency is ready to reveal, something that could shake the industry if spoken aloud? Winter's decision to stay silent has become the loudest headline of all. The entire K-pop world is waiting for one sentence, one explanation, one hint of reassurance. But none has come. And the longer she waits, the more the public believes that the truth, whatever it is, must be bigger than the rumor itself. What exactly is happening behind the scenes? Why did the leaked video drop now? Why did Winter respond with absolute silence? And what does that silence mean for Jungkook, whose every move is scrutinized on a global scale? If nothing happened, why not say so? If something happened, why hide it? The world wants answers. Winter gives none. And so the question continues to grow louder and louder. What are they hiding? But the silence did not remain confined to fandom discussions. It began spilling into entertainment circles, alarming reporters, managers, and PR teams who suddenly found themselves scrambling to decode the same question the public was asking. Why did Winter freeze at the exact moment Jungkook's name resurfaced in the most controversial way possible? Why did she choose to let the narrative spiral uncontrollably, as though there was something she was desperately waiting for, or something she wanted to avoid? People who have observed Winter closely during previous controversies insist that she is not someone who ignores chaos. She usually meets confusion with clarity. She is known for directness, for grounding the moment with a single comment that extinguishes unnecessary speculation. Even if she chooses to be private, she does not choose to be vague. But in this case, she chose vagueness, and the internet took that vagueness and stretched it into a storm. Meanwhile, those who have worked with Jungkook during the past year describe him as calm, deliberate, and intensely protective of his personal life. But they also note that he has become noticeably cautious regarding anything involving other idols, especially female idols. Too many times, harmless interactions have been twisted into controversies far beyond his control. Too many times, a simple moment has become a scandal. And now, with a leaked video hovering above him like a shadow, the question becomes unavoidable. Did Jungkook anticipate this? Did he and Winter plan to be silent together? Or is this a coincidence that looks increasingly suspicious the longer it lasts? The public's curiosity deepens further because, just a few days before the leak, Winter appeared unusually distracted during a backstage interaction captured by fans. Her eyes lingered on her phone, her expression tense, her body language controlled in a way that felt less like professionalism and more like anxiety. Fans at the venue noticed. They shared clips. They asked questions. At the time, no one thought much of it. Now, everyone wonders if that was the moment she learned something she wasn't ready to face. And if she did, what was that message? What did she see? Who sent it? Was it related to the leaked video? Was it related to Jungkook? Was it related to something deeper, something private, something the public was never meant to witness? Experts in media psychology argue that silence during scandal often reflects one of two things. Either the celebrity knows the rumor is entirely false and refuses to validate it with attention, or the celebrity knows that any statement, even a denial, will unravel hidden details that are more damaging than the rumor. itself. This analysis only fuels speculation. Because if Winter truly had nothing to do with Jungkook, why would she let the misunderstanding grow unchecked? Why not deny it, laugh it off, end it swiftly? Unless ending it swiftly is impossible, unless there is a truth each side cannot explain without exposing something more dangerous, unless someone else is controlling the narrative, rumors are now swirling that both companies, HYB and SM, are engaged in high-level discussions behind the scenes. Some insiders claim the conversation revolves around the leak itself, not the relationship rumor. They suggest the agencies are trying to identify the source of the video to determine whether it was stolen, fabricated, or leaked intentionally by someone with insider access. If true, this would explain Jungkook and Winter's silence. Their words could interfere with the investigation, but another insider claims the opposite, that the agencies are panicking because the silence has become too suspicious. This source alleges that SM initially planned to release a brief denial from Winter, but the message was suddenly withdrawn, leaving staff members confused and concerned. Why pull a statement at the last second? What changed? What did the company learn that made silence seem safer than clarity? And then there are whispers, quiet, uncertain, but persistent. Whispers that Winter's silence is not company-controlled, but self-chosen. That she asked not to speak. That she refused to participate in scripted denial. That she insisted on staying out of the narrative entirely, even though her absence only made things worse. If this is true, what emotion drove her decision? Was it fear? Was it anger? Was it guilt? Or was it something closer to heartbreak? Fans dissecting the timeline noticed that Winter's last social media update came right before the leak. A simple, calm picture. A soft expression. A caption that now feels heavy with unspoken meaning. After the leak, she disappeared. No photos. No updates. No interaction. Nothing. Like a curtain falling abruptly on a stage no one realized was hosting a performance in the first place. Some fans believe they see sadness in her eyes in her last public appearance. Others claim she looked conflicted, as if weighing a decision she was not ready to make. They freeze frame. They zoom in. They examine every detail, searching for the truth she refuses to speak. And while this behavior is obsessive, it reflects a deeper emotional tension flooding both fandoms. Everyone feels that something significant is happening, something the public is not being told. But why hide it? Why protect it? Why let the world tear itself apart with speculation, unless the truth is not simply personal? Unless the truth involves consequences beyond a dating rumor? Unless the truth involves something that could violate contracts, damage reputations, or expose internal conflict between two of the largest entertainment companies in the world? The leaked video only intensifies the stakes. Analysts examining the clip claim the voice resembles Jungkook's tone and rhythm. But acoustics experts warn that similarities can be manufactured. AI can imitate voices with disturbing accuracy. Faces can be replicated. Shadows can be manipulated. The only real clue lies in Jungkook's behavior. He has not reacted with anger. He has not expressed outrage. He has not threatened legal action. Instead, he has remained calm, almost too calm. What does that calmness mean? Does it mean the video is fake and he knows it? Or does it mean the video is real and he expected the truth to emerge eventually? The more the public digs, the more questions multiply. And every question returns to the same point. Winter's silence. What is she protecting? Who is she protecting? Why does her silence feel less like hesitation and more like a shield? Tonight, the unanswered questions grow heavier. Jungkook watches the world erupt without a word. Winter stays hidden behind a wall of silence. The agencies refuse to confirm or deny anything. And fans are left with a mystery that spirals deeper with every hour. What happened between Jungkook and Winter? Why did the leak surface now? And why does it feel like this story is only just beginning? As the silence stretches into the next day, the atmosphere around both fandoms begins to shift from confusion to a strangely emotional anticipation. It feels as though the entire industry is collectively holding its breath, waiting for one of the two to break the stalemate. But what if neither of them plans to speak? What if silence is not a temporary strategy, but a deliberate message, This possibility terrifies fans more than any rumor, because silence, in the world of idol culture, is rarely an accident. It is almost always a decision, one shaped by fear, responsibility, or forbidden truth.